Brandon Thomas. Welcome to Painting with Magic. Today we're going to do a nice little sunshiny, beachy scene today. Something with some nice palm trees and just glowing and just real warm colors in it. Okay, so we'll get started with that. What I'll do is I'll have the colors run across the bottom of the screen for you so you know exactly what I'm using for this painting. Probably can't see my palette off here, but I'm going to go into some, hold up, probably right here. I'm going to go into some Indian yellow, right with a 2-inch brush that has liquid white on it. All I have here today is a 16 by 20 stretch canvas with some liquid white covered on it, real nice and thin. So we're going to go into Indian yellow, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find me a sunshine spot. Just right there, leave a nice little glow in the sky. And now what we're going to do is do a little X strokes. Nice little X stroke. You see, all of a sudden, this little bad boy, it just covered the whole entire sky. The whole entire sky. Now, I want to throw that right there in the water. Right there in the water. Look how bright that is. That is just as bright as anything I've ever seen. Okay, now, I want to go into I'm going to go into some burnt sienna, nice burnt sienna. It's going to go real nice with the Indian yellow. And we're going to go right up here with the corner of the brush, go right up here and get in there. Just get right in here and take that nice. Just doing nice little X strokes. Just those nice little X strokes will get you a nice. You gotta make some own mighty decisions up here today. Get yourself in there. And just do some nice things. Just some nice big powerful things. Oh, Mr. Sun's right there. He's just blasting right off this sky. As soon as we get these palm trees and stuff in here, I'm thinking some nice big palm trees in this painting. You'll be able to see that sun just pop right off there. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to take a little yellow over. Just a little bit yellow over. And I'm going to go right back here. See that? Pretty much go in there. And I want to go in here about halfway. See I'm going in halfways? That way it doesn't look too boring. It doesn't look too much like yellow. There we go. And I want to take maybe, yeah, I do. I want to take a little Van Dyke brown just on these top corners, and get those in there nicely. Now, I'm going to take my big 2.5-inch brush, and right here where the sunspot's at, take a little bit of white with mine, just a little bit of white with it, and come in and start blending out. Just start blending out, just like that. Beautiful. Back over the water. I want a fan brush because I want to take a little bit of Van Dyke brown, a little bit of dark sienna, mix those together real good. Maybe a little yellow ochre with them, and maybe a little touch of titanium white as well. Maybe put a little Indian yellow in there as well. What the world? Now we're going to put us in a nice little powerful cloud. Mr. Cloud's coming into play with me. There's Mr. Cloud. There's old Mr. Cloud. There's Mr. Cloud. Okay. That looks nice. Just one nice little cloud sitting there for me. I'll tell you what, let's take that big old brush, and let's just blend it and give it a little fluff. There we go. There, that's nice. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this big old brush again. I'm just having so much fun with this big old brush. I want to put her down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here with just a little bit of permanent red. Just a nice little touch of it. Too much of this stuff and it'll warm up the whole house. You don't warm up the whole house. We just want to warm up just a little bit. And we're just making this little stringy cloud, but just tapping it. Just tapping that brush right in here. I'll tell you what I see. I see another one of these little clouds. Just a little brown streamer. He hangs off right there. Back with this cloud here. I'm gonna go right over the whole thing. Kind of going straight across. Yeah, there blends it up really nice. Really nice. Gives it a nice little sky. I tell you what. Let's go in here with the old knife. And we'll just take all those colors that we had set for the red. And we'll mix this up in a nice little color. Just the dark sienna, little Van Dyke's in there, little whites in there. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. And I think I see some little hills coming in back there. So we'll just take that big old brush. We'll tap right into it. And we'll say right here. Right there. There's a nice little group of trees. Lives right across this back end. And across from the back. It looks nice. And we'll just lift it up. Lift it up with the brush. And just go straight across that bottom. Split them together. These are far away. Looks good. Now. I want to take that same old dark color. Except I want to take some midnight black, some midnight brown, and a little sap green, and some alizarin crimson. And we'll just mix these right up on the palette. Using that old mighty palette knife. That old mighty palette knife does work so nicely. Now we'll go right into the 2-inch brush. Just pound this old brush in there, make some powerful decisions. We got to think in here what we're going to do now. I think I see a little grass. Just maybe, I want a little sap green, more sap green in that. I want it to be a little bit more greeny. I want it to be a little bit more tropical. Even back here. Just goes back here. Yeah, there it goes. Maybe comes up a bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Now, I'm not got no blue in this painting. No blue on the palette today. There we go. We don't need no blue today. And right down here, we'll put in our nice amount of stuff. I'm gonna grab a little bit more black into this. Darken them up a lot more. Just darken them up a lot more. I want to mix up some more. Make it just a little dark. It's a little too browny. I want to put a lot more black into that. Just a little too browny for me. A little sap green. A little bit more sap green. Okay. And we'll just tap right back into this paint. And it should be what I want. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for today. Just that nice color. And that's gonna come back here. Something about like that. Looks good. Looks good to me. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to get me some. Come right in here. I'm going to get some of this. Get a nice little roll of paint. Y'all know it's that nice. I'm going to come right back in here. This canvas is so floppy. We got to throw a little water on it. If your canvas is a little floppy, just throw a little water on it. It'll be just fine. This way, it's not letting me release that much paint. But what the heck? What the heck? We'll still have fun with it today. We'll still have some fun. And I want some nice little ripples on here. And some mixing with that Indian yellow I put on there a little earlier. It's making a nice sunshiny glow on that. Love that, love that, love that, love that color. Okay. And I'll come right back in here in this little valley. Yeah, maybe. If there's really good fishing, that's real good fishing. Little spots like that. Good little place to go fishing. Yeah, that's a good little place to go fishing. Yeah, something like that. Just do some little taps. Just some little taps. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I'll take a little Indian yellow now and mix it with some titanium white. Right here. Yeah, that's right there. I'll mix it up. Get a little roll of that on there as well. Now I'm going to come here and just tap in some of that. Just going to tap in one of that as well. I just love working with the palette knife. It just so nice to look at it. Now I'm going to take a little of that burnt sienna with it. You can see I just added just a tiny little bit. And what this will do is it'll give me some nice little differences in there. That's nice. That looks real nice. That's good. That's probably looking good. Now I'll wipe off the knife again. And I want a little bit of white. Just a little bit of white. So I can just touch up some areas. Now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I just want to soften this just a little bit. So I'm going to take this little 2-inch brush and very, very gently go across that. Just to make it, just tone it down a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to take the 2-inch brush and go into a lot of liquid white. And I want to make this very, very pale. I want a very pale yellow, almost white. Go on this background back here, almost a whitey, yellowy, maybe a little sienna in it too. Just a little burnt sienna going into this paint, and maybe a little bit more white to go back in there. There we go. That's what I want. I want a very nice pale, yellowy, browny color. Kind of lives back here. And I'm just tapping it in, just to give me some nice, powerful grass, just like that. And it makes for a very special little thing. You do some little grasses like that. Okay. Now I want to add a little green to it. A little green, maybe a little more yellow, just to make it more yellowy. But that stuff gets closer to us. It gets a little bit darker, but I want it to kind of be a pale day, just kind of a pale grass. And you can lift up with the brush, and you can push up, make some tall grasses over here. And it don't matter. Whatever you want to do. It's your big, powerful decisions. But maybe a little bit of, maybe what we'll do, we'll take a little, just a tiny little bit. This is just liquid white by itself, and I'm gonna come back here and show you something. Maybe you can see that. Maybe I have to do a little bit more white with it. And just on some of these places where I think there's a little heel at, yeah, I start laying out these little heels. And what it does is the sun starts to sparkle on these little areas. Makes it so nice to see those little areas like that. Okay, alrighty. Now I want to have some more big decisions, more fun now. I want to start putting in my palm trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop up this dark color. I'm going to take some white. I'm going to make some distancy palm trees first. Mix that up. Maybe a little darker. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little linseed oil or paint thinner. You can use any one of those. And I'm just going to thin down this paint. Just a nice thin down paint, just on a liner brush. Now you gotta make these big powerful decisions of where your little palm is. I want to add a little sap green to that mixture. Just some sap green to it. Give it a little green, make it a little darker. Okay. Maybe take as dark as I want. Maybe I want to add this stuff right here, this part here, just a little trial and error part. Just until you get the color that you want to get. Okay. Maybe more brown and black. Okay. I think I got the color. Then I got this about the color. And I think I'm gonna go with something about like that. And that was just basically brown and black and some white. And that's basically what we done. And over here when I want this a little crooked. That's really nice. I'm gonna give him a little crook. If you ever went to the beach before, they're nice and crooked. Now come over here to the side, see how I just pull it over? Just pull it over, and now start giving it form. Just start giving it form. Just by using some nice little palm trees. I'm just using the liner brush, that's all I'm using. That's all I'm using. You get some of the nicest palm trees. By just using again this little tiny brush, just make a nice palm trees. And we can make these all day. These are one of my favoriteest trees to make, is these palm trees. And we just play back and forth, but make sure when you go on one side, do the same on the other. Follow that curve. So we'll give you another decision. There's another decision. And we got some nice little palm trees. And just living back here. These back here don't really matter. We're not going to see too much of these. These are just little background items. And this one too. And just play back and forth with them. These back here, they don't really matter. These don't really matter that much. Okay. Now I want to do some big ones. We want to make some big, almighty, big palm trees. So, I'm just going into the dark mixture that we use for the grass, which is again just about sap green, alizarin crimson, Van Dyke brown, and some ivory black. And we'll make a decision right here. Right here. Where's that big one? Right here. I just love palm trees because they're so crooked and they're just the prettiest palm trees. Palm trees are just the prettiest little trees. And they're slim, and as they come down, they get thicker. Sometimes they have a little lump in the middle of them like that, and then they go down real thin. Really crazy. Very crazy little creatures. Crazy little piece of nature that I just love. That's the best part of the beach right there. Palm trees. Alright, so now we got the little decision here we got. Now we gotta come in here and we gotta say, where are we gonna put these at? Maybe another limb there, another one there. And we'll go right, there's one, there's one. And we'll see, there's one, there's one. Now here's where the magic happens. Here's where the magic happens. Here they come. Here they come. Beautiful, beautiful palm trees. Now I love doing this here because I want them to be open so you can see that sun coming in behind them. I don't necessarily like using the fan brush to do this with. I like using the nice little liner brush. And you can get everything I'm using basically today comes in a little master kit you can buy at any store. You can use little palm trees. Don't have no specialty paint brushes, a bunch of different ones. I just use this little liner brush. That's good. And if you really want to make these look good, you put a couple of different layers of paint on them. And I always say, if you want something to look real, think 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4. And all that means is there needs to be about 3 to 4 different colors combinations on that one object. If you want it to look more popping out at you. And that's for something more in the foreground, something real close to you, like these palm trees would be. Just something like this. Look at those. Beautiful, beautiful palm trees. Alright, there they go. here they come. Oh, nice little palm trees. And that's basically how you do a palm tree. Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. Let's do another one. Oh, they're so much fun. Oh, they're fun. I love doing palm trees. I love doing palm trees. Really beautiful palm trees. Alright. So basically it looks like something you see like that. And we're just flicking this brush around, and all of a sudden we got palm trees living in here. We got some nice little palm trees living right in our paint. Maybe I'll add a little bit more saturated to this color, just to kind of give it a stay a little bit from the other. Okay, then you're going to kind of link together. This is Mr. Palm Tree and Mrs. Palm Tree. Then we have Mr. and Mrs. Palm Tree. And maybe those are these little babies back there. Just looking at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And those look pretty nice. Those look pretty nice. There's a little sound effect there. And we'll say, there's another one right there. You knew that. You knew we had one right there. Sometimes I just have she out right there. Make it a little sound. We're just making little palm trees. Just nice little doors. Yeah, right here. And right there. And right back there. And right back there. I'll tell you what, you can ask you as you can do. You can come in behind these right here. You can actually make these out. Make it look like it's from maybe South Carolina or something. Sometimes you can go down to Myrtle Beach, you see these little palm trees have these little cone things on them. And that really gives it something different to look at. These little things are really, and we just follow straight up the tree, straight up the tree. These little things. I don't know, I just like painting things like this. If I had more time, I could do some more details on these little doors. These little palm trees. But we're just trying to do these under about an hour. If you join us on Facebook, you can see the original painting of this one. And I'm not sure if I have time or not to do some more palm trees. What the heck. We'll do another one. I don't like these little palm trees. I'll tell you what, let's see here how much power you've got in your painting. Right off the canvas he goes. Right off the canvas he goes. Maybe he's their annoying little neighbor. living over there. He's an annoying neighbor. Here we go. Sometimes, if you make little noises for a certain kind of tree, make little voices up for them, sometimes they'll help you remember. Sometimes when I paint these palm trees, I make some little voices up saying, maybe there's a real palm tree right here or something. Something like that. Give yourself a little voice here for your characters. Think of these like little characters. Maybe do some kind of little funny, scratchy voice like that. Because maybe I do little extra palm trees right here. Extra real palm trees. Little palm on them. Yeah, there we go. That'll be our sound for all the palm trees. Give them some little voices. Just like that. Just like that. Now we got a nice little train coming by for you. Nice long grasses down here at the bottom. Just working. Just working. Maybe there's something good right there. Maybe there's something right there. Maybe there's something right there. Here and there. Maybe I just a little bit of light coming just around the edges of these little palm doors. These little palm trees. Normally I'd put some greenery and stuff inside those palm trees just to give them more of a character. Gives them more dimension to them. Just makes them look just so much more better. But I'm trying to keep these short as possible. Maybe on the techniques video, we'll do palm trees and do some extra things. So I'll tell you what, we'll sign this little picture. And I'll just sign mine with the diamond paintbrush. And hope you enjoyed this little painting. This little painting will teach you how to do some little things with light and sunshiny stuff, and just give you some things with palm trees. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Painting with Magic. I'll see you next time.